condemn extremists like you.
Yes.
Extremists like Anjem Chaudhry. Extremists like
can you explain?
any other,
Now you're embarrassing yourself. Can you explain in front of this crowd why I'm an extremist?
Now you got,
Explain to the crowd with evidence.
He's an extremist.
We're going to call him out. Give evidence.
Okay. Now, I've answered your question.
No.
Right?
Why am I an extremist?
Have I answered
Why am I
extremist?
extremist?
No.
He hasn't answered.
Have I answered this question?
I said to you, do you condemn Anjem Chaudhry? Do you condemn Anjem? Do you
You're not welcome.
You say the hypocrisy. I said, do you condemn Anjem Chaudhry? Does he condemn Anjem Chaudhry?
Ask him a question. What's the point of shouting?
I'm asking because he's not listening.
Ask the question.
Okay, I'll say it nicely. Do you condemn Anjem Chaudhry?
My answer.
When we say we condemn anyone, don't you get it? Anyone that is extremist, we condemn them.
And with specifics, please.
That's a very,
not round the way.
That's a very lovely question.
Yes, it is very lovely.
Right? Okay. Now I am going to condemn again all extremists on the planet, including Anjem Chaudhry. Listen now. You asked me a question.
Yes.
I condemn all extremists on the planet, whether they are Muslim or non-Muslim, including you, Anjem Chaudhry, and all the Islamists in the past. Did you get the answer this time?
Okay.
Why now you can go.
No, because now I want
now you can
because now we have evidence of him going up to Christians and calling them hate preachers and saying, do you condemn the Christchurch killing? I have no problem with that, right? Now, my question is, Abu Qasim, who was also seen associated with him, does he condemn people that associate with what he has admitted as terrorists?
What's the question? Repeat that. Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking?
I'm not shaking.
Yeah.
You're shaking.
Why am I shaking?
Look at me. Look at me.
You see the diversion. The
Why are you
diversion.
shaking?
Because.
Okay, I'm going to sit down.
So my question is,
by the way,
he is now condemned.
You do not have my
he is now
permission to
condemned.
put this video
He is
up
now
on this
condemned
so-called
Anjem
channel.
Chaudhry.
If you are decent
now in this
Christians,
part,
you're not.
we have someone who associates with him, and there are many people, whether Muslims, Christians, or atheists, who are in fear and thinking, well, is there an extremist problem in the park? So we are asking him, because he has been very brave to go and confront the Christians when they're hate preachers. So now I want you to do the same thing to Muslims. If he has admitted that someone is an associate of a terrorist, does he condemn also these people that associate with him?
Why are you asking me about terrorists? When I have condemned for the last 10 years, if you listen to my public speeches now,
I've asked you a specific question. I asked a specific.
I don't have to give the answer in your words.
I don't want a roundabout way answer because I said to you, there are people in this park who fear that there is extremism within the park and they want to be safe and know whether the Muslims, especially people like Adnan, who will call out Christian hate preachers, will he do the same within the Islamic community? That is not a double standard. So my question is, that is what he calls them. What he calls them. Now, my point is this. Does he apply the same standards within his own community?
He admits the hate preachers.
Okay, now it's my turn to respond. Hate preachers. It's my turn to respond. Do not interrupt me. Okay, firstly, you do not have my permission to upload this video on your Soko channel.
I'm not Soko.
I'm going to get it taken down.
Roundabout.
I'm going to report it and I'm going to get it taken down.
I'm not Soko?
You cannot take any likes or hits at my expense.
You see?
Not
the master of diversion. I'm not the owner of Soko. I'm not the Soko. So you need to address it not to me, but to Soko. I am not the owner of Soko. So now can you address my question?
This guy's so drunk, I can smell it here.
Can you address it?
This guy's so drunk.
You see? He doesn't want to answer a direct question. I've said, people within the park fear extremism.
Do you condemn having a drunk cameraman?
He is quick to point out Christians who he calls Islamophobes. But I'm asking, is he going to call out Islamic extremism within the park? For example, Abu Qasim, who is an associate of Anjem Chaudhry, who he himself called a terrorist.
Anjem works for the MI5.
Can I respond?
You know that.
Without you interrupting.
Without you talking about Soko and the video going up directly
it's
to
my
me.
time. It's my response. I can say what I want.
You see?
I will never be bullied
because
into
people at home
saying
are witnessing that when we're actually coming to the Muslim community to ask them about concerns, they're not addressing our direct concerns. They're going around.
How many communities? How many communities?
They cannot
How many
answer the
communities?
question. Can you answer the question?
My time now.
Yes.
Okay. Can I have 2 minutes without your interruption?
By all means.
Okay. Now, The reason why Paperboy is here today to interview me suddenly is because they have drastically lost their following. Their views on YouTube have fallen drastically. Now they're desperate.
Desperate.
Okay, desperation leads people to do desperate things. Desperation is now bring up anything.
Is that desperate?
Go
SC
up to,
Dower.
go,
Everyone
go
can go
up
and
to-
watch the video.
Okay, look. Again, 2
And this
minutes.
is what he
I
said.
said 2 minutes for this
Hey,
guy.
He said
these
we are
hate
going
preachers will
to
not allow you
go.
to
We are
say
going
your
to
point.
some hate preachers
Okay.
in the park and ask them if they condemn what has happened. That was his exact words at the very beginning.
So
of
you're
the
not going to
video.
allow me to answer your question? Okay. So now I'm going to start again. 2 minutes again. Okay. 2 minutes again. Now desperation leads people to desperate acts. In this case, because they're losing their following, they're losing their money because they're doing it for money, right? So they are now doing desperate things to get their hits back somehow. And how do they do it? I would walk past their camera and just literally walk past. They'll go and put up a title, Adnan Rashid busted, and they'll put my picture just to get hits.
I
Okay?
challenge
Now-
anyone to
now-
find
now-
one video
okay,
on Soko that
okay,
says that.
Okay.
So you are
I challenge anyone. I challenge
you.
anyone right here.
Okay.
We'll see who the liar
I'll
is.
start
We
by
will
2
see
minutes
who the liar
I'll
is.
start by 2
We
minutes
will see
again.
who the liar
I'll
is.
start by 2 minutes again. There are videos on
Everybody, when you go home,
Okay.
type in Soko,
Okay.
Adnan busted.
Okay.
See how many videos come up.
Okay.
Please do, please do.
Okay. Okay.
check
Go
it?
on DCCI channel.
Ah, DCCI. I thought you said Soko.
Both are the same.
Ah, both are the
Both
same. Ah, but no,
Yeah,
he was
the
saying
same
a minute ago. He said Soko.
Dad.
So now you're attributing.
Okay. So I made it clear. Soko channel cannot upload. We have three. How many cameras there?
Is he addressing the
Four.
question?
4 cameras.
Is he
Five,
addressing the
six.
question?
6 cameras. They are perfectly allowed to upload this footage. You will not get likes and following.
I've already
at my
said to him,
expense.
I'm not the
Okay?
owner. So why is he directing
Okay,
anything to me?
Okay. So we will report the video and we'll get it taken
Why are
down.
you looking
before
at
it
me?
comes up.
Why are you looking
now
at me?
to your question.
Yes.
To answer your question,
scared, little girl.
to answer your question, I don't have to answer for any Tom. My answer, patience. If someone farts in the park, okay, I don't have to condemn it because I didn't fart. You understand? If someone spits here, if someone coughs, or if someone sneezes, I don't have to apologize for that because there are all kind of funny characters walking around the park like yourself, right? So I don't have to condemn or condone anyone's words or actions. I stand for my actions and my words. I'm only responsible for my words. So I generally condemn extremists, wherever they may be, whether they're Christian or Muslims or Buddhist or Jewish or all sorts of it. There are extremists in every single community in the world. There are Zionist extremists. There are Christian extremists like these people, DCCI. There are Muslim extremists like Anjum Chaudhry. I condemn once and for all again. I condemn all of them. So with regards to extremism, his question has been clearly answered. I couldn't put it more clearly. Now you can part.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Very wonderful.
thank you.
But I asked you, do you condemn Abu Qasim and people
How
who
many times he answered
associate?
your question?
Listen, I'm asking a specific question.
He gave
I
you a
asked
straight
no,
answer.
I asked a specific question. I said Abu Qasim. Not does he condemn
Do you know who Abu Qasim
people?
is?
I don't know.
He doesn't,
He
even
doesn't know? All right, let's go to the video footage.
Do you know who Abu Qasim is?
Let's go to the
Fact check.
Let's go to the
Abu
evidence.
Qasim is a kunya. Abu Qasim is a kunya.
It's a nickname. Abu Qasim is a nickname.
Let's go to the video footage.
Father
Shall-
of Qasim.
All right,
Yeah?
that's good. We'll go to the video footage because this person was brought up last week when he was filming him.
You know him
He
more than
didn't
him.
say anything. He filmed
You know
him.
what you're offering.
Now my
Let
point
him
is
get it.
this.
Show me the picture. Show me the
My-
picture.
my point is
Show me
this.
the image. Hello.
Yeah.
You're
Show
wasting
him,
time.
My
Show me
point
the
is
image.
this.
You're wasting
My
time.
point is this.
Show
He's
me the
very
image.
quick
Show
to
me
go
the
out and
image.
approach the
You
Christians
will not get likes
and
on
accuse
this.
them of
You
Islamophobia
will
and
not-
being a hate
listen,
preacher.
Paperboy,
And anyone can
what
check
you're
any
trying to do-
interaction that I've had with him. He
Yeah,
says,
you got your-
I like
you're missing your
Paperboy, you're wasting your
He's one
time.
of the Christians I like.
Enough.
But when I've approached him today about this, I've now turned into an Islamophobe.
Wow.
Now I will ask
Are
him
you
for
bitter?
evidence.
Are you bitter?
I don't care because everyone at home
Then why are you
can
going
see
on about-
because
I've
what
answered
we're
your question.
doing, we're exposing his lies.
Okay.
Because
I have
everyone can
answered your
see
question.
every time I've spoken to him. And actually, last week when he didn't want thing to fit, or the week before, he said, "I don't mind speaking to Paperboy. Paperboy is okay." He's one of the people that can have a civil conversation.
upset because
but
I
now,
called you an Islamophobe?
no, because
Okay.
I'm showing
Okay, I
his
understand now.
hypocrisy
Okay.
and double standard of throwing out labels to people when he's backed into a corner. Because why is he
you guys
using
do
a
that all the
wolf
time. I'll tell
whistle?
you.
He's using a wolf
Extremist.
whistle of
Okay.
Islamophobes.
Are you asking a question
to
or
judge
not?
my
Because
character
I'm gonna move away.
when previously.
Are you gonna ask a question?
My question was, do
Yes.
you condemn people like Abu Qasim?
Who's Abu Qasim? Show me.
Okay, let me show you. I asked a specific question, which I wanted a specific question. I don't want a generic. I don't want to. I condemn all terrorists. I said, do you condemn this person? So now, this is Anjum Chowdhury.
Okay.
Why have you got his pictures in your phone for?
Yeah.
No.
Because there's a video and I took a screenshot of it.
Extremists love
Now,
it.
extremist number 2.
Extremists love it.
You see, he's not condemning anything. But you see, I want people to notice that as a layman and a British citizen who has concerns about extremism in the park, when I've confronted him about it, they resort to a mocking and not actually addressing the concerns of not just me, but other people within the park. Is this how someone who stands up against terrorist acts? Because I have not asked, I've not mocked him. I've asked a simple question as a British layman as a British citizen who has the views of many other people in this park, has asked a genuine question.
Can you guys?
So I want a
Can you make
specific
sure that this,
answer.
they put up the video reporting?
So now, let me show you the picture of Abu Qasim. That is Abu Qasim.
Okay.
His channel
Now I know who that
is
is.
Pathway to Mercy.
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
I said, you condemn people like
what?
him
For
who
what?
associate
For what?
with terrorists.
For what?
Who associate. So here he's great.
How is he associating with terrorists?
Because right here,
How?
right here is Anjum
he-
Chowdhury. Wait, let me. You said how? I'm showing. So here we have Anjum Chowdhury
Okay.
praying with him,
Okay.
praying here.
He's just standing
Okay.
there.
And here we have a stand of Anjum Chowdhury,
Okay.
and he's actually in the stand with him.
Okay.
So how did he go from the prayer point
you go to him.
to
Okay,
his stand? So
Good-
I'm saying
good
if
point.
he's an associate,
I asked this individual
Yes.
last week when this matter was brought up by one of the Islamophobes in the park.
Okay.
Because ironically, the person who was harassing him
Okay.
was a follower and a lover of Tommy Robinson.
Okay.
He has openly defended Tommy Robinson.
Okay.
So when this individual came with this footage
Yeah.
or this picture to this individual
Okay.
with this question,
Okay.
I asked him firstly, before you ask him this question, it's like the kettle telling the pot you're black. You
Okay.
are a supporter of Tommy Robinson.
But that's-
How can you wait?
Let's stick
I'm
to
answering
this.
your question.
We don't wanna know
Listen
about
now.
this
Listen.
person. There's
Listen.
another
Listen.
diversion.
Listen to the answer.
Diversion.
Listen to the answer.
Who
Then
cares if he's talking
paperboy. Listen now. Then I turned. Then I turned.
You had sympathizer as well.
Then I
Terrorist
turned to
sympathizer.
this individual. Then I turned to this individual. Are you not
Yeah.
listening now? Are you?
I'm listening.
Okay. Listen now.
Because
Listen.
we've seen him on camera already bullying, what's his name, Saracen. He was ready to beat up Saracen.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
person is a thug in
Okay.
the park.
Firstly,
Are you going to admit when you wanted to fight?
Can I answer
You wanted
this
to fight
question?
Saracen. Saracen.
can I answer your
Yeah.
question?
Shall we get the footage? All right, cool.
Go on then.
We will do. But after you think, because everything's on camera.
Querying out of curiosity, why is another individual's why is another individual's action being brought here?
Yes, exactly.
Why?
Why
Because-
do I have to condemn or condone?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Yes.
And now let me answer your
Yes.
question
Why?
again, which I already started.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, what are you smoking for? Why that's
He asked the question. He said it's a good question.
This is this is
That's
desperation.
it. He hasn't answered it.
Okay, before you
Now,
answer,
there's a video of him
Yeah.
going around to Christians. This is the video. It says New Zealand mosque attack, Adnan versus Hatun Christian.
Do you condemn attacks? Do you condemn
44,000
attacks?
views. Yes, I do.
You do. Excellent.
Now it says
Hatun-
he started the
Hatun didn't.
video. He started the
Hatun
video.
didn't in that-
He started
Yeah,
the wait.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
yeah. All right, cool. He started the video by saying we're going to go to some hate preachers in the park and ask them if they condemn what happened in Christchurch.
Yes.
Now, if he has the ability to go and approach and confront what he claims are hate preachers and ask them for an explanation, the same should be asked of him to then also condemn people who may be perceived as terrorist sympathizers, because in this park there has been people who've been banned for various things, and
Good.
people are
Well done.
concerned
Well done. They should
that
be
there
banned.
may be extremism within the park. Now, Adnan prides himself as being someone who calls out these sort of things. So now my
So you
thing
are
is
aware
this,
of that?
if he goes to what the Christians,
you are aware
but
of
does
that?
not do it within the Islamic community, there will
He's
seem to
hanging
be what we call a
Give him
double
the phone,
standard.
hanging
Okay.
So this is why I'm coming to him
Okay, no.
as
Let
someone
me
who
respond-
approaches people and
Let me
asking
respond
his
to him.
viewpoint.
Okay, so you just acknowledged in front of everyone that Adnan is the sort of person who stands against extremism. Is that what you said? Did
In
I
your
understand
opinion?
you correctly?
He said
I can say
You
that's
said
what
that, right?
that's what you claim.
Right.
I don't mind
You
going with
just
that.
said
I don't
Hold
mind
on,
going
hold
with
on, hold
that.
on, hold
I
on.
don't mind
You
going with
just-
that
okay.
statement.
Okay.
I don't mind
Do
going
you
with that
stand by
statement.
that?
I go by that statement.
Okay, so now that we know that you know that I stand against extremism and terrorism, why would you then deliberately come to me with these pictures asking me to condemn these people? When you
Because-
know my stance.
because people
when
can-
you know what I stand for, I have publicly made speeches against. I've been threatened
Because
Yeah,
people
so
can lie.
Can you?
That's the
I've
simple
said it
answer.
to you.
People
I've
can
said it.
people can
Now-
deceive
now-
because he can be
no,
quick.
now-
He can be quick to approach the
Okay,
Christians.
wait,
So that
wait.
I'm saying,
Okay.
why are you not applying
Okay.
the same standards
coming to
within
your-
the Islamic community?
Now coming to this specific case,
Yes.
because you thought you'll come to me and I will not condemn and you will have a field day and you'll
No,
have a
I
celebration.
just wanted
online.
you to be
Okay,
on camera
so
and do it.
Let's bust
That's
your
all.
celebration. Let us bust your party.
All
Okay,
right.
we are party busters.
That's
this
fine.
is what we're known
Best
for.
of-
So I'm going to
best of
bust your
all.
party.
All right.
What's going to happen? This individual,
Yes.
when the allegation came to me, I
Okay.
turned to him immediately.
Was it on
Do
camera?
Do you?
Was it on camera?
Wait. It's
I-
I'm sure it's on camera. It was being filmed. Do you
Okay,
support
we'll see if
this
there's video
individual,
footage.
Anjum Chowdhury?
Because he got the
wait,
cameras
wait.
to follow
I'm
him.
saying now.
Yeah.
I'm saying, calm down, paperboy.
I'm calm.
Party's gonna be busted.
I'm fine. I'm
Party's
calm.
gonna be busted.
Fill it up. Give me that one.
I turned.
Yeah, thanks.
I turned to this individual
Yeah.
and I asked him categorically, "Do you support Anjum Chowdhury or are you one of his followers?" He said no. And I turned to Steve. I said, "Steve, he does not. He does not." So, by his words,
Okay.
I believe he's not a supporter because that's what he said to me.
Okay.
I asked him alone once again, "Are you associated with these people? If you are, we don't want to know you." And he
Okay.
said, "No, I'm not associated with these people. I don't follow them. I don't support them."
Okay.
Period. That testimony in itself, when a person is saying to me, I take it. I accept it.
Okay.
Now you can go and cry in your agony.
Okay. So now my
Yeah.
question
Somebody
would be
knows
this:
soup.
2 points.
Yes.
When he said no,
Boy, there's nothing left. You can go
when he
now.
said no, did you
Dragging
ask
it,
him
you're
why
dragging
he
it,
was
you're
with
dragging it.
Anjum Chowdhury?
Subhanallah, how many times?
Sorry?
Did you ask him why he was with him?
I didn't ask him that question.
Wouldn't that be an important question to say why we,
Why
even
did
though
you not
you're,
ask him?
because
That-
because
I've got a question.
the crux of the matter
Okay,
is
that would be-
that this person again could be a liar.
That-
So therefore you question them
don't know
of why
whether
would
he's a
you?
liar or
Okay,
not.
for example,
No.
if I
The paperboy.
wait, let me finish my point. Let me finish my point.
Paperboy.
Because when he sees people with Tommy Robinson,
It's not working.
he associates them
It's
with
not
Tommy
working.
Robinson. He doesn't say, "Oh, are you a supporter of Tommy Robinson?" every single time. He condemns them as an associate of Tommy Robinson. But when he's now approaching someone who says he's not an associate, he doesn't think
Okay,
the
let him
question,
finish, let him finish,
why
please.
were you with this person?
I
then?
like to have decent discussions.
And the second
Are you finished?
question is,
Okay.
do we have any evidence of this? Because he went with a camera following himself to expose the Christian hate preachers. Now, I would
No,
think
let
it's
me
very
finish.
strange that when it's the Muslim, he doesn't bring a camera
Nothing.
or ask these questions. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, let's.
But you said
let's-
I'm being cut off again. Let me finish my point. Let me
Oi,
finish my
paper boy.
point. Let
On
me
the
finish
basis
my
that
point.
there is no
But on the
evidence,
other
on the
hand,
basis
we
that
see
there
when
is
it's
no
a Christian,
What is your
he
point?
puts on his running
What is your
shoes
point?
and goes to
What
approach
is your
him.
point? In the basis that there is no evidence, what's your
My
point?
point is this:
Paperboy
we are
has
seeing
already-
a double standard and hypocrisy.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right,
Thank
that
you.
is
That's
my
it.
point. Now,
Thank you.
my point is
Revolves
this,
around double standard.
because my point is this:
Yeah.
if it calls into question his character, that's the most
My
fundamental
character.
aspect.
How?
was that not-
How?
1 minute, Sheikh, 1 minute.
Because
No,
we're
listen.
going round it.
Okay,
Wait,
no,
wait, wait.
first point.
Because
Alright, yeah,
I've
okay,
noticed
no problem.
when I'm making points, it's like, why didn't you address it? When I ask him a
I'm just
specific
addressing
question,
sense.
he's
I'm
talking
on
about
the side of
Soko
logic.
putting it fitted up. He's talking about someone being a Tommy Robinson supporter. But none of the Muslims said, "Hey, Adnan, get to the point." But when it's me,
Now,
again,
can I respond
get
to
to the point.
Can I respond to him? It is now my time.
Alright.
My time. It is now clear that Paperboy has miserably failed
Okay.
to do what he tried to do. And I will continue to have decent debates with Christians around the world.
Okay.
I have debated some of the
That is irrelevant.
some of the
That's
scholars.
irrelevant.
This is my turn. This is my turn. This is my turn. Have some decency. And
I'm
let me
listening.
speak.
It's irrelevant
Okay.
though. It's really irrelevant.
What really hurts some of these extremist Christians in the park is
Am
that
I one
I
of them?
continue to have debates with the decent scholars,
Am I one of them?
with the more informed scholars, with the more objective scholars, more respectful scholars who are not a bunch of haters, people like James White,
Who don't
people
watch
like
Speaker's
Samuel
Corner
Green,
and watch
people
you
like Samuel
approaching
Green,
people like Hatun and calling them
Okay, wait.
hate preachers.
It's my look.
Kalam
So
was
I
a hate
have-
preacher.
was a
All
hate
of the
preacher.
CCI were hate preachers.
Not word,
He's
they
a
are.
hate preacher.
Smoke, hate preacher.
So now I made it very clear that the reason why we don't indulge with these people
But you lose.
because these people are a bunch of liars. They're very hateful. They are hate mongers. They come to the park with one and one purpose alone, that is to attack the Muslims, attack Islam
The ideology.
and the Prophet.
The
And they have
ideology.
nothing to preach. There is no gospel with them. When you speak to them, why are you here? They will say, we're here for Islam. Muhammad did this. Muslims are doing this. You are this. You are associated to that. You are associated to a donkey in Morocco. Or you are associated to a goat in Gibraltar,
Camel's fart.
or
Camel
or
piece.
a camel farted
Camel
in
piece.
the Sahara Desert. We want you to condemn the camel fart. Okay, so this is literally how it is.
Camel's fart.
It sounds funny, but this is how these people are because
Neither here nor there.
they are a bunch of hate mongers
preachers.
When they come
and
with
liars.
Islamophobes,
That's why
racists,
we have
Christopher.
stopped. That's why they have an agenda. They don't preach the gospel. Have you ever seen any of them, DCCI and Soccer Channel and all of these people preaching the loving
none of them go to
teachings
church.
of
None of them go to
Christianity?
church, all preaching.
None of them go to church.
Preach that to the Dawah channel.
Okay, now he's
So-
finished my. I'm
so
going to
now it's
finish on
clear.
this.
Thank you very
I'm going to
much.
finish on one question. He's called me an extremist and an Islamophobe. Can you provide evidence in front of everyone that condemns me as an extremist or an Islamophobe?
Show us. Expose him, Adnan.
I will address it. I will address it.
Show us evidence.
I will address it.
Thank you.
Okay. Just like Anjum Chaudhary is an extremist, we consider the DCCI.
No. I said
I'm
me.
answering your question.
Me.
I'm
Me
answering your
personally.
question.
I'm not part of
Patience.
DCCI.
Either you shut this monkey up
I'm not
because
part of
he
DCCI.
keeps talking. He's
I'm
drunk.
not part of.
He's
Why I
drunk.
don't know why.
He's
Why is he
behaving like a
mentioning
monkey.
DCCI?
Look,
He's
he's trying to
behaving
kiss
like a
him.
monkey.
Okay.
He's trying to kiss
He's
him now.
behaving like a monkey.
I
He's
make your
drunk.
point.
This is
Firstly,
not
he's
come on.
drunk.
This is
Make
logo.
your
This is not gay corner.
I've asked for evidence
Your
that
gay
shows that I'm an
cameraman's trying to kiss him.
extremist or an Islamophobe.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the evidence.
Can you control your cameraman behaving like a monkey?
Make to the point.
Okay, wait. No, brother, let me speak to him.
Make your point.
Yes.
We're waiting. The
Okay.
whole
Can
crowd
you-
is waiting for evidence. Everyone's waiting for evidence.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Can you
He's waiting. He's
No,
waiting.
no kissing.
He's
Brother,
waiting. He's waiting.
Brother, can I talk to him? Let me speak to him.
Everybody waiting for the
Let him answer the
evidence.
question first.
Okay.
What's the evidence?
So there are like 6 cameras here. None of them is behaving like a monkey, except one. Okay. Can you tell your cameraman to stop behaving like a monkey and behave human? I know he's drunk.
You condemn him.
I know he's drunk. He's clearly drunk. Okay. And I want you to tell him. Do you
You
condemn
can't
his
Show us
behavior?
your
You see,
evidence.
answering a question with a question. I've asked
You
him.
condemn his
I've
behavior. He's trying to kiss
you
him.
cannot
condemn his
answer a
behavior.
question with a
Evidence.
question.
He's
I've
trying to
asked
kiss
a
him.
simple question. Provide me evidence that shows I'm an extremist or
I will answer.
Islamophobe.
Bothered with you.
Thank you. I'm
Okay,
waiting for your
can you
answer.
tell- can
No,
you-
I'm waiting for your answer.
Okay, can you tell your cameraman to not
I'm waiting for your
heckle in the
answer.
middle?
He's-
Can I
he's
complete my
stopped.
answer?
Yes.
Okay. My answer to your question is, you have been seen clearly associating with the DCCI clan, right? You
define
walk around with
association.
them. We have footage, we have pictures, we
like-
have everything.
like Abu
You
Qasim
are-
and Ajin
like, just like
Chowdhury.
Abu Qasim.
yeah.
Just like,
Okay.
just like,
Association.
yeah,
That's
just
You
like.
see? He asked Abu Qasim,
Am I-
but he's not asking me. He's now making an assumption.
Listen to him. Listen to
I'm
him.
answering your question.
Go on.
Both of you
You're
are
digging
firing
yourself a
blanks.
hole.
They're both firing questions at each other.
He's
And
digging
you
himself
answer
a hole.
that question
Can I-
without question.
I'm on your own rock.
Now,
both making
now
no
to answer your
sense.
question,
Yeah.
you are clearly associating with extremists, known hate. This is my answer.
associating.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Have the courage to listen to it. Okay. You are clearly associating with extremists and hate mongers who are open Islamophobes, mocking Muslims on documentaries, on videos. They're making these tatty videos, mocking Muslims, mocking Muslim women who are highly vulnerable. They're already being attacked by. This is your cameraman.
That's a big
Make your
negative.
point.
That's just so
Yeah.
You see how you guys cannot take answers.
I'm listening. So your
Okay.
point
Can you
is,
tell? Have you told him once to shut up?
I'm
Have you
listening
told
to
him
you.
once to shut
I'm
up?
not his owner.
Have you? No.
He's your
He's
friend.
going to keep quiet.
He's gonna keep. Now he's gonna keep quiet.
Okay,
Now
let's see.
finish your
Let's see.
point.
Let's see.
Let's see if you
Finish your point.
if your Christian brother
So
listens to you.
you're.
That's why I say you're extremist.
So I'm an
This
extremist
is how Anjum Chaudhary is.
because. Repeat it again. Because I've been seen around DCCI.
You didn't let me finish my answer.
He's gonna say the
finished. You said you
the same
finished.
reason,
Brother, let me
the
finish
same
my
reason
answer.
that you're calling him
Can I-
extremist. He's gonna say it's the same reason you, because you're associated with the same people. It's the same points.
Can I finish my answer?
You don't like talking to brick walls.
Okay, no problem.
Go ahead. Ask him a
So
question.
you have been clearly seen associating with extremists, right? Who mock Muslims, who spread active hatred against Muslims. You have been let me finish. You have been seen associating with them. You are a friend to them. You hang around with them. You have been seen. That's why I believe you are one of them. But having said that, I believe you are one of those people one can have a discussion with. Not with your cameras, because your cameraman, in particular this one, behaves like a monkey. That's why we cannot allow your cameraman to film us and earn money at my expense. No, that's not going to happen. You are welcome to talk to me even after this.
Sure, man.
You're welcome to talk to me anytime on our cameras.
That's
no
fine.
problem.
They're recording.
Okay, so I've answered your questions. Now you can go away.
One final question is, before today,
I thought the last question was
because
the
you
final
brought up
question.
a point. Before today, have you ever called me an Islamophobe or an extremist? And if not, why not? Only today.
Okay, good question. Today I've done that because you behaved like an extremist and Islamophobe. Let me answer my question. Let me finish. Previously, last week, you remember, you came to me for a discussion a couple of weeks ago with a cameraman. I said, not in front of this camera. Other cameras, no problem. I can talk to you. You're a decent guy. I can speak to you.
But I'm not a decent guy. I'm
No.
apparently Islamophobe.
When I say a decent guy, when I say a
extremist.
when I say a decent
So you're
guy,
talking
I can have a
extremist.
decent discussion with you. That's what I mean. I've just clarified. Okay. So you refused for some reason. You said no. This cameraman. I said no. I walked away. Remember saying it?
Yeah.
I walked
I got
away.
that video.
Right.
Yes.
And you respected that. You respected that. You did not follow me. You did not impose it on me. Today, you came up with this monkey behaving man, right? With me, towards me, and you
Ad
forced
hominem.
me. Okay,
Look at the ad
wait.
hominem.
Okay.
Ustad, you shouldn't
Okay,
be
wait.
given ad hominem.
Okay, wait.
Your intellect is above that.
Okay, of course, I hope so.
So no, why
Let me
ad
answer your
hominem?
question.
It's a fallacy.
If
It's a fallacy.
a man is behaving like a monkey, I'm
like a
gonna
man.
he's behaving like a
See
monkey.
the difference between I've approached you. I've not
Yeah.
flung out any.
If I behave like a
any ad
monkey,
hominem.
tell me I'm behaving like a monkey. If I'm behaving like a monkey,
I
tell me
don't
I'm behaving like a
know what
monkey,
the ad hominem
right?
is.
I wouldn't be offended because then I would try to correct myself. Hold on, am I actually behaving like a monkey? Let me fix myself. Okay. Now, so the point is, today you imposed it on me. You did not behave in a decent manner. That's why today I decided to put you in that category.
But
You are an Islamophobe now.
I
To
was
me,
emulating
you are an extremist.
what you did to DCCCI. So that means you're condemning your own actions. Yes, because I approached you exactly the same way you approached them.
How? How did I approach them?
So we've got the video footage. Shall we have a look?
The video.
Did Hatun say she doesn't want to talk to me?
Let's have a look at.
Did she say she doesn't want to talk to me?
Let's have a look at the footage.
Okay, let's have a. Did she say she doesn't want to talk to me?
She's the one who
I've
comes
told them to leave.
Because
She's the one who comes to us 9 times
Okay,
out of
does
10.
anyone else have any questions?
that's fine. Because